Okay, Chevra, welcome back. Today's day 2 of our Pele Yoeitz journey with Rebbe Eliezer Papo. Today is July 6th, the 10th of Tammuz, and we jump right in. I just want to say we're in the middle of discussing the love for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the love of Hashem. I was driving on Friday, and I saw a sign on the back of a truck, and it said, "All you need is love." A few minutes later, I see another sticker on the back of another car, and it said God. And I was putting the two signs together. Not everything we see has significance, and nothing is arbitrary. Anyways, I was putting the two signs together, and it's mamish what we're learning about. All you need is love about God, about Ribbon Shalom, and that's what we're talking about here. Ava LaKadosh Baruch Hu. We jump right in. Here we go. V'hinei shnei mini ava hein. There are two types of love. Ha'achas ava mechamas atzmo. One is love directed at the self. Ki yitin alibo ki derech gever le'ov es ish asher yira hanami menu. Because it's the way a person understands that somebody who you benefit from, you tend to love them. By the way, the Rabbi Eliezer Papo, he quoted yesterday from the Sefer, or on Friday, from the Sefer Habris, from Rabbi Pinchas Elio of Vilna. And in that Sefer, if you look, he describes two types of Ava. One he calls Ava Kitana, small love, and one he calls Ava Gedola, big love. This is referencing Ava Kitana. This type of love, which is directed at the self, is Ava Kitana, small love, a miniature, a smaller amount. Afilu hanam mu'ates, even a small amount of benefit. V'chol shekenim hi hanam meruba, and certainly if he gets a large amount of pleasure from somebody, he's gonna owe, and he's gonna feel indebted to him. V'chol shekenim nosin lo kol parnasaso v'dei machsar v'gomali mo chasadim tovim. Certainly someone who gives him parnasa and kindness, he's going to be indebted to him. Amar Yomar, he'll say, how can I pay him? He's given me so much. Even if he lives for so long, I won't be able to pay him. But he's talking about somebody who gives you something, and you feel a level of akaras tov and a certain level of love to him. Even if that person sends me halfway across the world, the middle of the night, I'm going to go. I'm going to listen. I can't not. Because I am indebted to him. And let's say, even beyond let's say monetary things, let's say somebody saves you from a sickness, or ka'ev gadol, or some big heartache, headache, or somebody is merapi, somebody heals you, right? Your love for him will be so great. Let's say he actually saves your life. Yigdal Abbas Yosef, you're going to love him even more. Because those there are many multiple levels of love. Gavo mial gavoa, higher and higher and higher. The levels of love go higher and higher. And that's all pertaining to human relationships, human love. And that's avakatan, a small love. But you know what's even greater than that? The love for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And now he says it right here. He brings it home. V'alachas kama v'kama ava kafulu muchabelas. Ready for that? Al achas kama v'kama. How many times you hear that, right? Kama al achas kama v'kama. Here he adds ava kafulu muchabelas. I mean, we're talking about a lot of achas. We're talking about a lot of achas kama v'kamas right now. How much more so? That's what he's trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. That's what he's trying to say. How much more so somebody is befitting Roi Lavos Bar to love HaKadosh Baruch Hu? How much more fitting are we to love Hashem? Because all the good that we have, Hein habos b'dei Shemayim, that which comes straight directly from Hashem. Hein habos b'dei Adam, that which comes through the medium of other people in our lives. Kulam hein mimenu yisparach. Ultimately, all that is from Him. By the way, mimenu is the same osios, the same letters as mamon. And the money that we think we get from the job or from this really ultimately is mimenu. Mefarshim point that out. Because Hashem is the one who gives in the heart of His creatures, of His creations, to do good, to do kindness to others. Hashem has many different messengers, and we gain in some way, shape, or form by those people, by those individuals. Ultimately, Hashem is Mekomo Shalom. Hashem fulfills the word. He fills the world. And everything that we're benefiting from in our life ultimately comes from Him. So as much as we have to be thankful and have gratitude for the people in our lives, for that which they provide to us, we have to also realize, or all the more so realize, we have to take a step back and be thankful and indebted to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, everything, realizing ultimately it all comes from Him. Wishing you all the best and have an amazing rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow as we continue in the Sefer Pele Yoeitz.